Good work, scholars. We are now ready for uppercase B and H. We are going to be starting with uppercase B. Ba-dum-bum. All right. Are you where you need to be? Pencils are down. Scholars, uppercase B looks a lot like a printed B, but we have this little kick out to do because it's going to connect to our next letter when we're writing words. Watch me trace and try a couple. I'm starting at the top line, slant to the baseline, back up, curve 1, curve 2. I touch back to the line and then swing forward with the kick out. Watch, I'll show you. Starting at the top line, slant to the baseline, back up, curve 1, curve 2, touch, kick out tail. All right, watching me do one more trace and try. Starting here at the top line, slant to the baseline, back up, curve 1, curve 2, touch back, kick out. Okay, so notice curve 1 ends at the middle dotted line, and then curve 2 starts there, right? So make sure you're touching the right lines. Here I go. I'm tracing one more before you join me. Starting at the top line, slant to the baseline, back up, curve 1, curve 2, touch back, kick out. All right, you are ready to join me. Here we go. We're tracing first. Don't try one yet. Top line, slant to the baseline, back up, curve 1, curve 2, touch back, kick out. All right, now we'll try one. Top line, down to the baseline, back up, curve 1, curve 2, touch back, kick out. All right, let's trace another. Starting at the top line, slant to the baseline, back up, curve 1, curve 2, touch back, kick out. All right, now we're going to try one. Starting at the baseline, top line, slant to the baseline, back up, curve 1, curve 2, touch back, kick out. All right, one more pair of trace and try. Starting at the top line, slant to the baseline, back up, curve 1, curve 2, touch back, kick out. All right, last one we're going to try together before you're on your own. I release you to the wild. Here we go. Starting at the top line, slant to the baseline, back up, curve 1, curve 2, touch back, kick out. So, writers, you will be writing at least 6 more uppercase B's right here. And then you have at least 2 of the word beaver to write. Hopefully, you can do better than this one, right? Top line, down, back up, curve 1, curve 2, touch back. The kick out becomes the E. All right. To make the word beaver. All right. Scholars, pause right here and take care of your 6 B's and at least 2 of the word beaver. Okay, now that you've done that, we'll go ahead to the other side and wrap this up with the uppercase H. So uppercase H, scholars, does involve picking up our pencil. So Right now, set your pencil down and I will show you where that happens. So uppercase H, watch me. I'm going to trace. Starts with the hook. So we're starting near the top line, hook to the baseline, pencil up, top line, down to the baseline, back up, side loop for the kick out tail. All right, watch me do one. Starting near the top line, hook to the baseline, pencil up, top line to baseline, back, side loop, kick out tail. Here we go. Watch me trace. Hook to the baseline, pencil up, top to baseline, side loop, kick out tail. I'm going to try one more before you join me. Hook to the baseline, pencil up, top line to baseline, side loop, kick out tail. All right, you can join me now. Tracing. Oh, we're going to trace first. Hook to the baseline, pencil up, top line to baseline, side loop, kick out tail. All right, we're going to make one. Ready? Hook to the baseline, pencil up, top line to baseline, side loop, kick out tail. So everyone, that side loop, right, when we come down here, you go back up and you start pulling away to make that side loop. So the side loop happens right at that middle dotted line. Let's trace and try another pair. Hook to the baseline, pencil up, top line to baseline. I keep my pencil down. As I'm going back up, I'm going to swing out for the side loop and the kick out tail. All right. Here we go. Let's try another one. Hook to the baseline, pencil up, top line to baseline, back up for the side loop, kick out tail. Now, the thing you want to do, scholars, is be careful, right? Because you don't want to make your hook and then pick up your pencil and go top line to baseline, back up, side loop, kick out tail, and have a really wide H. So you want to make sure, right, that this isn't too far apart when you're making the two sides of the H, right? That is wider than a hippo, not that wide. All right, let's try one more together. So hook to the baseline. So think comfortably close, right? Top line to baseline. For the side loop, kick out tail. All right, so writers, you now have at least 6 uppercase H's to try here and to write the word hungry at least 2 times. Even if you're feeling hungry right now, work on finishing this. Then remember, submit a photo of the finished B side and the finished H side. That's your assignment for today. So make sure you have both sides finished, at least 6 of each letter, and at least 2 of each word or combination of letters. All right. Thanks for joining me for another week of Cursive Scholars. Next time, we are on our last pair of letters. Keep up the great work.